There are some things in life that you identify as your all-time musical gaps, right? Things that you have just not gone out of your way to listen to, despite the fact that it seems like the world around you has. And there is this ongoing debate of what is pop music and what does it comprise of? There's a lot of different answers for that. This month is designated at me trying to answer that with a small sample size of about 8 albums, varying from old to new pop acts. Today, we hop into the August theme. What is pop? Now, I had a little vote to see if we were going to listen to SZA or Michael Jackson first, and it would appear as though Michael Jackson won. Now, guys, it might seem strange to you that I have not listened to Thriller, but here's the thing. Um, I don't think that nearly as many people have sat down and just listened to this song 1 to song 9 in a row. Maybe a ton of people in the chat have, but I can certainly say I have not sat down and listened to this song 1 to song 9 in a row. In fact, the only songs I am certain I know are Thriller, Beat It, and Billie Jean. And it's kind of crazy because while the title track seems to, in my brain would have been the biggest, I guess Billie Jean is actually substantially the biggest song. This is the first album I think I've ever seen on Spotify, by the way, that had 2 songs with over 1 billion plays. So, that's absolutely friggin' bonkers. And just for some perspective on truly how big this album is, um, this was Michael Jackson's first #1 on the U.S. Billboard top LPs and tapes chart, where it spent a record 37 non-consecutive weeks at #1 from February 26, 1983 to April 14th, 1984. Seven singles. There's 9 songs. 7 singles were released. The Girl Is Mine, Billie Jean, Beat It, Wanna Be Startin' Something, Human Nature, PHT, Pretty Young Thing, and Thriller. They all reached the top 10 on the US Billboard Hot 100, setting a record for the most top 10 singles from an album, with Beat It and Billie Jean reaching #1. By 1984, Thriller had sold 32 million copies worldwide, making it the best selling album of all time. It was the best selling album of 1983 worldwide, and in 1984 became the first to become the best selling in the United States for 2 years. In 2008, it was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame and Library of Congress, and the Library of Congress added to the National Recording Registry of culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant recordings. So, needless to say, Thriller has been a big deal, huh? Thriller has been a pretty big deal. I haven't listened to SZA yet. We're starting off with Thriller. And again, to me, I really think I've only heard Thriller, Beat It, and Billie Jean. And I think it'd be wrong to say, I knew any others. The other thing is, I'm not quite sure, like, if this is one of those things where the album is really just a collection of singles. Like, let me know the context as you have it. Did Michael write all of the songs himself? Did Michael compose things? Did he work with composers? How does an act like Michael Jackson come to be? Because to me, this feels, and I have so much ignorance. Admittedly, 100%, I have kind of avoided Michael Jackson because I grew up in a world where everybody made me question whether or not he was an unsavory character towards children. And not saying I was told what to think one way or the other, but I was absolutely cautious of what to listen to. It's just something I never really cared enough to dig into to develop my own opinion, and here we are. So yeah, that's just kind of what it is. He didn't write, let's see, Michael wrote 4 of the songs. He didn't write them down. He did it all in his head and basically beatboxed the songs to the musicians. Oh wow, Quincy Jones. Huh. There were some cassettes where I totally learned exactly how long to skip song when the CD showed up, and I like it. So, yeah, guys, have you sat down and listened to this album, Song 1 to 9? Let me know, because again, I don't think most people that are my age have. I would guess that. I certainly have not. And further than that, do you have the same stigma? Because again, it really did. It did affect my upbringing to the point that I did not listen, just because of what people said about him. And again, I know that's like a develop your own opinion kind of thing, but if it's like if it didn't feel relevant to me, it didn't feel relevant to me, right? So guys, yeah, here we are. I'm gonna hit the play button on this thing and see what Michael Jackson's all about. Do you think the album is better as an album or as a collection of singles? Guys, I'm gonna hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. We would love to have you by. It seems like a lot of people have heard Thriller, but it seems like some people are okay. Maybe the easier question to ask: are you listening to Thriller with me for the first time? Identify yourself if you are that person. Okay, I'm interested. Um, you haven't listened to songs 1 to 9, right?
I don't remember.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Maybe I know a lot of these songs. I certainly was surprised to find out Paul McCartney was featured on this album. That was absolutely mind-blowing to me. Okay. Yeah, apparently I am searching for somebody who hasn't heard it. I really did just want to find that person with me, but alas, I guess it's just me. Guys, without further ado, this is the album Thriller, not the song Thriller, by Michael Jackson. Here we go. Wanna be starting something. We got to be starting something. Da, 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 da. That one? Okay. So I've heard them in commercial context, right? But this is music that has 100% gotten erased to commercialism, which means I've heard this in so many different commercial contexts. I've never sat down and listened critically. I couldn't tell you what the lyrics say. It's like I've heard it at skating rinks. I've heard it in commercials for Target. That's what we got. This is not a drum machine. What's up, Skymer? Which songs did Michael write? Forgive me. I'm going back a little bit. Harmonies. I like that there's real guitars. I mean, that really is kind of a nice little touch to it. You know what I mean? Okay, so Pointer Sister. Let's. MJ wrote this song, "Beat It," Billie Jean, and "The Girl Is Mine." Okay, he wrote the best one. It's okay. Got it. I I don't know. It's too high to get over. You're too low to get under. You're stuck in the middle, and the pain is thunder. It's certainly an upbeat, catchy bit, but it's like I'm trying to. Are those real horns? Yo, thank you, Bandman Kennedy. Man, I do like that he came in with your tongue became a razor. That's pretty gnarly. So Eddie Van Halen is on this. Is it true that Eddie Van Halen's playing this game or playing the drums right now? Is that real news? Is EVH on the drums right now? Because that's weird. I'm not saying this album is great artistically. It's completely embedded and woven into my childhood. Expect top-notch craft, but maybe not top-notch artistry. Ooh, that's interesting. That's actually really interesting. With the understanding that everybody's opinion is valid and respected. Do you agree or disagree with that? Is it top-notch craft or top-notch artistry or both? I'm interested. EVH solos on Beat It. Got it. I was gonna say, EVH doesn't play the drums, you know? So it would really be, it would be like a Van Halen, but not E Van Halen. I like that this may be, this kind of feels referential to later in the album. You know, obviously I know the song Billie Jean, like, but I don't know anything beyond the doon, 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 doon bit. Who's Billie Jean? Who is she in general? I guess I set myself up, huh? When I asked who Billie Jean was, I didn't think that they were all gonna tell me exactly like who Billie Jean wasn't. Like, or quote the song to me, but they totally 100% decided like, yeah, Billie Jean, she's not his lover. Well, shit, and that kid is not his son. I love the guitar bit. Who's doing guitar here? Wow. MJ kind of hit it there. That explains why you guys were typing mama say, mama sa, mama kusa earlier today.
I get it now.
When did Purple Rain come out? 84. It's 82. So, I gotta be honest. When you sit down and listen to it, and you kind of go through what the lyrics are, it feels like there's actually like somebody kind of. I think Billie Jean is kind of doing MJ dirty, right? Like I think that Billie Jean is like taking our guy for a run. You don't know? Do you know anything about the story? Is there a story that I'm missing here?
I just listen to the music and don't really think about the story.
I cannot
Like
help but think
Aaron
about it.
said, just enjoy the music.
I know he's saying just enjoy the music, but to me, sometimes, and maybe this is why I struggle with pop music, because I see their names in magazine covers, and I think to myself, what's inside that magazine? Like, I hate that I wonder about music drama, but I do constantly. It's annoying to me, but that's just the case. Yeah. So apparently, Mel, you've yeah, they're vibing. They're picking up what you're putting down there. I have a hard time vibing sometimes, guys. You know that. Maybe I should learn to surrender to the flow a bit more. But yeah, I will say the instrumentation in this was huge. His dynamics as a vocalist are actually unreal. They're actually unreal. Like, I don't know what like, I don't know how much of this was like chopped up in a studio. I don't know what the tape job on this must have been like, or, you know, if he's just one taking these things, you know, because I can imagine as a musician, for him to be able to sing this way, he's incredibly virtuosic, right? Like, I'm sure that he was such a big performer in a live context that he was recreating a lot of this stuff live, right? But I'd be interested to see the process. How many instrumentalists were on this particular, like, what was the wrecking crew for this like? He could reproduce it live. So I have to, do you guys, am I wrong in hearing Prince comparisons? I feel like I've heard people say that they're rivals. I'm not trying to compare them. I'm just trying to say, and I don't think one is derivative of the other either, just so you know. They're obviously very separate acts. Very separate acts. But it does feel like, at bare minimum, they're familiar to one another. Maybe this is a lot more PG. And this is Baby Be Mine. Listen to that drum intro. Oh my God.
I don't need no dreams when I'm by your side.
Yes!
Every moment takes me to paradise.
Absolutely yes. How does one not smile when they hear that bass
I
line?
don't need no dreams when I'm by your side.
Listen to this. there's a cowbell.
And we can share this ecstasy as long as we believe in love.
I haven't heard this song. To the best of my knowledge, I've not heard this song, and this rips so much harder than song number 1 for sure to me. Holy actual goodness, this bass vibe, this disco-y kind of vibe, the bass bow 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 kind of sound, it really, really hits hard. And then just these lyrics, this kind of sultry like love track, you know, like it's so nice, and he's got such a conviction when delivering it. This is maybe hitting harder to me because it feels like a Michael song that I haven't heard, that's not been overplayed, that's not just disappeared to commercialism. It's so nice. This is just so.
We can share this ecstasy as long as we believe in love.
It feels like Daft Punk's Discovery album took some inspiration from this particular song as well.
I won't give you reason to change your mind. I guess it's still you thrill me, baby. You are all
Honestly, a little bit kind of the Random Access Memories album too. I think Daft Punk is potentially Michael Jackson music coded. Not his lyrics, not his words, not his vocals, but like even sometimes a little bit of those, but very heavily in the music for sure.
the future that I desire. Girl, I need to hold you. Share my feelings in the heat of love's embrace. Show you all the passion burning in my heart today. It's never gonna fade, so baby, be mine. Baby, you gotta be mine. And can I give you all I got to give?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this is so good, dude.
The reason that I live. Won't you stay with me until the morning?
You're everything this world could be, the reason that I live. Oh.
I promise you now that the dawn will be different. Lady, can't you see that heaven just
He
begun?
really hits it, man.
It's living here inside our hearts. There'll be no more mountains.
The synth
for
work
us
is
to
nice.
climb. I can't be still, you thrill me, baby, be mine. This will. I can't be still, you thrill me, baby, be mine. This
I can't be still, you thrill me, baby, be mine. I love
be
that.
still, you thrill me, baby, be mine. This will be a love lasting for all times.
This is by far my favorite Michael Jackson song I have ever heard, knowing it's Michael Jackson. The horns run.
Only you and I can make sweet love this way. There's no more I can say, so baby, be mine. Baby, you gotta tell me that you love, and can I give you all I got to give? So baby, be mine. Show me how it should.
I think the 70s throwback is what's got me so excited about it.
So baby, be mine, girl. Tell me that you love, and can I give you all I got to give? So baby, be mine, how it should. Everything this world could be to me. So come on, girl. Come on, girl. You love.
The horns, the synths, the bass. The cowbell. The board fade. Not a huge fan of the board fade. Am a huge fan of that song. Holy actual balls. That song ripped. Baby Be Mine ripped harder than any other Michael Jackson song I've ever heard by far.
I liked it too.
That was way better. Like, and it wasn't overplayed because I feel like I myself have heard Billie Jean at least half of those 2 billion. You know what I mean? This Girl Is Mine. And this one has Paul McCartney. Okay? This one has Paul McCartney.
The Girl Is Mine.
The Girl Is Mine. I'm a small brain with an O.
Every night she walks right in my dreams since I met her from the start. I'm so proud I am the only one who is special in her heart. The girl is mine.
I don't know this one either, but it kind of hits soft after that last one to me. The Doggone Girl Is Mine. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we just had such a mega banger, and then we get The Doggone Girl Is Mine, and this one had Paul Mac, you know?
Since I met her from the start, I'm so proud I am
What's Polly Mac playing?
the only one who is special in her heart. The girl is mine. The doggone girl is mine. I know she's mine.
Blouses.
Because the doggone girl is mine. I don't understand the way you think, saying that she's yours, not mine.
There he is.
Sending roses and your silly dreams, really just a waste of time, because she's mine. The doggone girl is mine.
I just hear in my head my parents yelling at me as a kid, like, "Go clean your room, doggone it!" Like, that's.
What does that even mean?
I think
Doggone
it's a euphemism for GD.
Never heard it.
I think it's a euphemism for saying the GD girl is mine.
I mean, I've heard the expression, but
And I don't mean the
say
Grateful
that.
Dead girl is mine. I mean, like, you know, the gosh darn girl. I think doggone. I know I Grateful Dead
How
girl.
dare you?
You knew, yeah.
We never said doggone in jurors.
You never said, yeah. You just went straight for the GD and jurors. But yeah, I think the doggone, it's a euphemism for dag nabbit, which okay. Taking the dog's name in vain, exactly. You guys, exactly.
Okay.
Thank you. So, not that I mean, I feel like they could go ahead and clean up their language a little bit. Kids could be listening to this. Like, kids watch my channel sometimes.
Really just a waste
That said, Paul McCartney sounds as good as ever.
of time, because she's mine. The doggone girl is mine.
But not every lyric ages well.
Don't waste your time, because the doggone girl is mine. I love you more than he. Take you anywhere. But I love you endlessly.
This is dope.
So come and go with me to one town.
New kids back.
But we both cannot have, so it's one or the other. And one day you'll discover that she's my girl forever and ever. Don't fill your hopes to be let down, 'cause I really feel it's time. I know she'll tell you I'm the one for her, 'cause she said I blow her mind.
Is he writing? Did he write a duet for him and Paul McCartney about like them being in competition for a gal, for a girly? Like, what the cuss is that about? This is a weird song, and he doesn't want to say cuss in it.
What the cuss?
What the cuss is
She
this
said,
about?
blow her mind, the girl is mine.
girl in this song is the Beatles song catalog.
Because the doggone girl is mine.
She's mine.
She's mine.
No, she's mine.
The girl is
Yeah.
mine.
Girl is mine.
The girl is mine.
Girl is mine. Girl is mine.
Mine, mine.
Yep, she's mine.
Mine, mine.
The girl is mine.
Mine, mine.
Yes, she's mine.
Mine, mine. The way she
Yeah, she's mine.
Yes, she's mine.
Yeah, she's mine.
That
That was kind of uncomfortable.
Because the doggone girl is mine.
I don't like that Paul McCartney has this on his catalog. This is
mine.
not my
Michael.
favorite.
We're not gonna fight about this, okay?
Paul, I think I told you. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I've heard it all before, Michael. She told me that I'm her forever lover, you know, don't you remember?
Well, after loving me, she said she couldn't love another.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she said it. You
Are Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney Eskimo brothers? Are they Eskimo brothers? I think they both hit it.
Eskimo brothers.
It's when
Means
they
you
it's
have the same partner.
yeah, it's when they at different times separately, but both definitely.
Same girl.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't need the visual, babe.
I do.
Eskimo brothers.
I think according to this, I just think that there's music that has aged better, but I also kind of just want to hear this whole correspondence between
Yeah.
the two again.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Look, Paul McCartney is a guy who's called Sir. He has an established and immaculate career. We can all laugh at least one stinker over the course of time, and the same goes for Michael Jackson. This is one of the weirdest things that did not age well, period. And I'm so happy that we get to listen to it together.
is mine.
Michael, we're not gonna fight about this, okay?
Paul, I think I told you. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I've heard it all before, Michael. She told me that I'm her forever lover, you know, don't you remember? Is
Well, after loving
Why would
me,
Michael
she said
remember?
She couldn't love another.
that what she said?
Yeah, she said it. You keep dreaming.
I don't believe it.
No, the girl is mine. No, mine.
I don't believe it.
She's mine.
This was the first tape I ever got as a kid, and this part of the song confused the crap out of me. The love triangle set to the music from a shampoo commercial. I mean, honestly, that was maybe one of the, like, Thriller is a song I know, right? So I know what I'm kind of getting into here. I don't know the lyrics. Like, I've seen a lot of dance companies do a Thriller around Halloween time, because I went to high school and everybody's got this thing. I saw the movie 13 Going on 30, so I know how to do this, right? And that's all I got. But that's it. That's all I know. And I gotta say, they really sandwiched This Girl Is Mine between some two mega bangers, right?
You're not gonna like that one.
No, I'm not gonna like that one
I
at
didn't
all.
like it
That was a
either.
terrible song to
I
me.
didn't
I
like it
really
either.
disliked it.
Okay.
I'm not here to just like to placate to people that like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm dunking on Sir Paul McCartney here too. It doesn't feel good to me, but yeah, that's certainly not getting a plus. That was a pearl clutcher, kind of weird one.
Ooh.
But let's actually listen to Thriller. I've never listened. Do you know the lyrics to Thriller? Do you know what it's about?
Like I said before.
Yeah, you don't listen. Okay, fair enough. Fair answer. Guys, yeah, this is Thriller. My first actual like listen to it where I'm like listening objectively. Here we go. This Girl Is Mine was such a goofy song.
makes me think about the Boy Is Mine song, Brandy and Monica.
How old was MJ at this? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna run an ad because Twitch is gonna make me do that. Nah, I'm not gonna do it now. I love the kind of chorusy acoustic guitar part here. The video for Thriller is an event. It's about making out in a movie theater during a zombie apocalypse. Okay, we all know this. I've line danced to this a time or two. I don't know that I've ever noticed the howling, though. Howling!
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark.
The video's nearly 20 minutes long.
It's just like that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it.
Sounds like a dream I've had plenty of
You
times.
start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed.
There's
'Cause this is
okay. I'm stopping it before it hits off because there's a lot of little instrumentation parts here that kind of rip it up, right? You got these bombastic little kind of wood blocky like cowbelly noises. You've of course got this iconic and I don't know if it's a bass or like a bass or a synth that's played on. I didn't know it was a short film, and I had no idea that the video was such a cultural event. It's a short film that breaks into song. Got it.
night. It's just like that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before
I really think 13 going on 30 is the reason I know this song.
you start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed 'cause this is daylight night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's daylight night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer.
There's this little tiny synth that happens in the right ear here. Guys, this song is actually riddled with nice little juicy nuggets of delicious noise. Like really tasty little sounds in here. This is really kind of things happening here.
'Cause this is daylight.
And you got the wow. Listen to the right ear. This is absolutely like 100% something that inspired Daft Punk.
You hear the door slam and realize there's nowhere left to run. You feel the cold hand and wonder if you ever see the sun. You close your eyes and hope that this is just imagination. Girl, but all the while you hear a creature creeping up behind. You're out of time.
I love this. Don't like really the cowbell in the background.
Close your eyes and hope that this is just imagination.
Click, click, click. Click, click, click.
But all the while, you hear a creature creeping up behind. You're out of time. 'Cause this is daylight night. There ain't no second chance against the thing with the 40 eyes, girl. You're fighting for your life inside of killer tonight. Night creatures calling, the dead start to walk.
a lot of these kind of noises there are really, really exciting too. There was just so much more to this than I'd really given it credit for, and I think that goes to show how much is actually lost in the commercialization of music. When somebody has only ever heard this song around Halloween, like, I end up getting stuck hearing this song around Halloween time just because I participate in the community of life, right? But I would never just go out of my way to have listened to this if I didn't do something like I do on this channel. So when I sit down and listen to it and I realize like I'm listening objectively and I'm hearing all of the extra noise that are added in, and I'm hearing the tender like love and care that was paid to the audio tracks, it's really, really, really nice. Like the instrumentation is incredible. It's actually incredible.
They will possess you unless you change that number on your dial. And now is the time.
And Mike is not a bad singer whatsoever. The little electro theremin here, though.
I'll save you from the terror on the screen. I'll make you see that this is real night. 'Cause I can feel you more than any good news ever did try. So let me hold you tight and share up together.
What's a diller? What's a killer, diller, chiller, thriller? I don't know either. You can't hear this song and not dance to it in your head.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell.
So, like, if you ain't ready to party, if you ain't trying to party, you cannot, under any circumstances, go to heaven. Just so we're clear. The organ. I want more really rocking guitars. I know, like,
the foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller.
What is the thing? Wasn't Prince also a Jehovah's Witness? Don't I recall hearing that somewhere? What is the thriller supposed to be? Is it really about just the movie theater, kind of like, the vibe of going to the horror films with your friends? Okay, guys. Yeah, I got to run an ad or Twitch gets mad at me, so I will be right back. Give me one moment. Okay, guys. The song Beat It next. And this is another one that commercial, use of music has completely erased from my knowledge. I have no actual living clue what the words say besides beat it. That's it. That's it. That's all. Here we go. Real drums or no? The guitar parts rip. Absolutely rip.
They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in their eyes and their words are really clear. So beat it.
I love the.
Just beat it.
I love that there's rock and roll instruments. This is played with like drums, guitar, and instruments, you know?
You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see the blood, don't be a macho man. You wanna be tough, better do what you can. So beat it.
EVH, okay. Show them how funky and strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or who's right. Just beat it. All right. Eddie only did the solo, and the verse guitars are Lucas. Luckether. Okay, got it. I really, and this is one of the ones that you said he wrote, right? Like, it really does. I gotta say, he's a much more down-to-earth human being. Like, his writing really personifies the man. I said early on that I hadn't really listened to him because of the things I'd seen in public discourse about him. But when you see the lyrics and you realize, especially the ones that you guys are saying he wrote, like, it really feels like you can see him actually experiencing some kind of tough situation emotions, but also trying to be kind of encouraging and like kind of overcoming and uplifting. And I feel like there's an element where maybe he's like encouraging himself, but also other people that might listen. But I also feel like he's commenting on something that's happened and kind of talking about his own overcome story. I don't know. Shout out to Kirkland, by the way. Also, it's so nice to know that this part means it says no one wants to be defeated. I could never have told you what happened after this part. Could never have told you that. But he's a West Side Story again. Okay. There's this crazy arpeggiating synth happening in the background. Also, the beat it's happen right to left ear. And that's Eddie. I've heard this plenty. Never knew it was him. The amount of ad libs that go into this song are nuts. His amount of hoo-hoos in the background, the amount of just other harmonies he does with himself, like on the beat it, beat it, beat it. There's so many different things. Like this is an incredibly layered thing in an era of tape recording processes. I would love to have known the recording for this. And as I said before, I also know this song, which is the most known song on the album. And give me context if you have it. I would love to know. But I think somebody said Billie Jean is like an amalgamation kind of character, right? Am I hearing a shaker? Or a... In his 1988 autobiography, Moonwalk, Jackson says, "There was never a real Billie Jean. The girl in the song is a composite of people my brothers have been plagued with over the years. I can never understand how these girls could say they were carrying someone's child when it wasn't true." He was the master of vocal ad-libs, no doubt. Best song on the record, IMO. Okay. What do you guys think the best song on the record is? Maybe it's hitting me with recency bias because I just heard it for the first time. But I think Baby Be Mine is actually the low-key best song on the album. If it's not this one. This bass line, though. Wow. This have you listened to the lyrics of Billie Jean? I don't know that it ever actually happened, right? Like there's some kind of like that people don't know if this is a real thing. But it seems like there's this kind of like he was warned not to go messing with people. Then he ends up in this girl who's like, "Oh yeah, your baby's mine," even though the baby's not. This guitar part. I love that guitar part so much.
So take my strong advice. Just remember to always
this uplifting, like the string kind of sound.
Always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But she came and stood right by me. Just a smell of sweet perfume. I guess it happened pretty soon. She called me to her room. The Billie Jean's not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son.
There's the synth work there. That's not a guitar though, is it? I'm sorry. I didn't intend to. It is a guitar, I think, because you can hear the bass in the background going boom, 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 boom. The layers on this are unreal. Goodness gracious. There are so many different layers that went into that. You've got all of those different guitar parts there, like the da 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 da, and then that it sounds like a bass, but it's not. Like it sounds like it could be a really like a bass played on a bridge pickup really high up the neck, but I really think it's just layered guitar parts. But then you have like the yeah. I mean, I can kind of see why that's the most listened to song of the album. I still think Baby Be Mine is like certainly my favorite there. I do like the idea that that's just that Billie Jean is more of just this amalgamation than, you know, in a fictional character than in actual circumstance. Like nobody wants somebody to like go through some crazy tough thing like that. But, yeah, 3 songs to go. This is a significantly better album than I'd anticipated. And again, we kind of went through the 3 songs that I knew I was going to know already. What's your favorite on the album?
Probably Billie Jean.
Billie Jean? Human Nature. This does not sound familiar at all.
Across the night, the city waits a sleepless eye. Hear her voice shake my window, sweet seducing sighs.
I kind of feel like Graceland took some guitar tone ideas from this a little bit later in time.
Get me out into the nighttime, for walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple,
Right, New York.
let me take a bite.
Dude wants to take a bite of New York.
Say why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? a stranger. Electric eyes are everywhere.
Okay.
See that girl, she knows I'm watching. She likes the way I stare.
Yeah, definitely
They say
not a fan of this song.
instead of that is human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why instead of that is human nature. Why does he do it that way? I like living this way. I like loving this way.
Like, the instrumentation is just kind of weird for me. This one is just not hitting me. And I don't know if it's just kind of, it feels like it feels a little bit forced to me. I don't know. There's a lot happening. It's just kind of maybe over the top delicate after some incredibly high energy. I'm not sure. This one is, yeah, it's kind of a lull.
Like living this way.
It might take a few listens. You're absolutely right. I just feel like this is potentially this might be like weaker to me than the Paul McCartney song.
Looking out across the morning, the city's heart begins to beat. Reaching out, I touch her shoulder. I'm dreaming of the street. If they say why, tell them that is human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why,
So Michael didn't write this one.
tell them.
Produced by Quincy Jones, but Michael did not write this one. And it kind of makes me feel like Michael definitely wrote the songs that were the best on the album.
Do it that way.
The lull, but the girl is with a sucker punch.
Does he do it that way? If they say she's why, Stella. Does he do it that way? If they say why, Stella. Does he do it that way? They say she's Does he do it that way? I like living this way.
This has been my favorite part of the song by far. Yeah, the decay on everything there at the end was... This is just really nice. The synths at the back half of that are nice, but Human Nature did not get it for me. This, okay, so these next two are gonna close it down. Pretty Young Thing seems to be one of the bigger songs on the album. But I still think Baby Be Mine was huge. All right, PYT.
You make me feel
I love the guitar tones.
so good inside. I've always wanted a girl just like you. Such a PYT, pretty young thing. Ooh.
Where did you come from, baby? And ooh, won't
Bro.
you stay in there right away? Won't you, baby? Tenderoni, you got to be. Spot my knee, just sugar
Tenderoni?
fly me. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We
Tenderoni.
can make it right in the city lights. When the night
Baby making bass. Yeah, Tenderoni. Not exactly my favorite lyricism within the album. Such a
Such a PYT, pretty young thing.
Such a PYT. Pretty young thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to take seriously if I'm just being honest. We all called each other tenderoni back then. Did you really? Is that real news? Did you really?
And ooh, won't you take me there right away? Won't you, baby? Tenderoni, you got to be. Spark my need, just sugar fly with me. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can make it right near the city lights. When the night is the love and pain. Let me take it to the max. I want to love you. Pretty young thing, you need some loving.
Whoa.
To the love and care, and I'll take it there. Girl, I want to love you. Pretty young thing, you need some loving.
This rips.
To the love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes.
This absolutely rips. I feel like you've got. I mean, honestly, I'm not really crazy about the lyricism. I'm not gonna lie, but like the music, like all of these hard hitting like instrumentation parts, these transition parts,
I want
it's
to
really,
love
really,
you.
really nice.
Pretty young thing, you need some loving.
You okay?
To the love and care, and I'll take it there. Girl, I want to love you. Pretty young thing, you need some loving. To the love and care, and I'll
His voice really hits.
Yes, I will. Nothing can stop this burning desire to be with you. Gotta get to you, baby. Won't you come as emergency? Cool my fire, yearning, honey, come set me free. Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can dim the lights just to make it right in the night. Hit the love spot.
Who's doing the
Give
harmonies?
you all that I've got. I want to love you. Pretty young thing, you need some loving. And the love and care, and I'll take you there. Yes, I will. Yes, I want to love you. Pretty young thing, you
I really, really, really do like this whole like big sound. I don't necessarily like the lyrics. I keep coming back to it. I love the I want to love you.
to love you.
His voice there just wails.
Pretty young thing, you need some loving. And the love and care, and I'll take
Love
you
that part.
there. Yes, I will.
How are they making that noise? That really reminds, again, though, back to the Daft Punk coded thing. It reminds me of Doing It Right. Everybody, same kind of thing.
Pretty young things, repeat after me. Say na na na, na na na, na na na. Say na na na, na na na. Oh, take it there.
I think it's winning me over on instrumentation alone, dude. I really like the guitars here. This whole thing is just a fun vibe. Did I hear a kissy sound? Like a... Yeah, I did.
You know, I think it would be real nice if you and I could, just get together. It's such a PYT to me, pretty young thing.
You think Mike ever actually called somebody like a PYT? Like just trying to like swing his moves? Okay, well, we're going into the last song, and The Lady in My Life is the very last. Don't ask that. Okay, yeah, The Lady in My Life is the very is the next in the last song. It's certainly not one I'm familiar with. Not at least in title right off the top of my head. But yeah, Thriller so far was not necessarily what I expected, but also in some ways exactly what I expected. You know what I mean? So The Lady in My Life, here we go. Seems like kind of a low jam ballady moment. Love that guitar part. Ooh.
Just put your trust in my heart and meet me in paradise. Now is the time, girl. You're every wonder in this world to me.
I love that part. And then the horns.
Your time won't steal away. So listen to my heart. Lay your body close to mine. Let me fill you with my dreams. I can make you feel alright. And baby, through the years, gonna love you.
Same writer as Baby Be Mine by Rod
So
Templeton.
I promise you tonight that you will always be the lady in my life. Lay back in my tenderness. Let's make this a night we won't forget. Girl, I need your sweet caress. Oh, I reach out to a fantasy.
Kind of a sexy, sultry song.
In the beat of ecstasy, come to me, girl, and I will keep you warm through the shadows of the night. Let me touch you.
The slow cowbell all throughout this whole thing is
Feel so right. And baby, through the years, even
So how much of this was actually composed by Michael? Like, we're through the end of the album and I'm finding myself wondering what was actually like done by him.
when we're old and gray, I will love you more each day, 'cause you will always be the lady in my life.
Bow, 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 bow.
Stay with me. I want you to stay with me. I need you by my side.
I like this slow jam a lot.
Don't you go nowhere. Let me give you one.
The slap bass,
My lady,
the dancing was him.
your sweetest yours. I wanna touch you, baby. You're my lady, and I love you, girl.
This one kind of rips.
Don't you go nowhere. I love you, I need you, I want you, baby.
Like, this rips really, really hard.
Don't you go nowhere. And I love you, baby. Ooh, baby.
That boo kind of sound really hits.
Ooh, baby. Don't you go nowhere. You're my lady.
I love this bass. Bow, 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 bow.
All through the night.
the vibrato.
I wanna give you one in my life. Let me feel you, baby. All over, all over, all over. Stay back with me. Let
What's
me
his
touch you, girl. Stay back with me. All over, 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 baby.
The little slap bass sounds there at the end are really, really, really good. I've really enjoyed that one. I feel like this whole album has it had two stinkers on it. It had just two stinkers on it. I really, really, really liked it. I am pleasantly surprised, guys. I'm honestly really blown away. I feel like it's one of those things that you just it's just kind of way like when it gets overdone with commercialization, it's easy to overlook. Am I thrilled? I'm definitely more impressed than I thought I'd be. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not too bad. Guys, yeah, this one was way better than I'd anticipated. Not even gonna lie, guys. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.